Is it recording?
Yeah.
Is this thing on?
Want me to do it?
Is it recording now? It is?
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, that's awkward. Hi. All right, let's do an experiment. I am Filipino and Chinese. So what I want everyone to do is everyone in the room who is Filipino, stand up. Any Filipino.
Wow, Trish?
Seriously? All right. So, okay. All right, now remain standing if you're both Filipino and Chinese. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, now sit down. Sit down. Okay, we're going to try this again. Ready? Okay. Now, I want you to stand up if you are... Okay, so there was two that are Filipino and Chinese.
Yes.
And you probably have like a more of a mixture than that, but you're at least Filipino and Chinese. Okay, so there's only two. I want you to stand up if you're Filipino or you're Chinese. What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, so which one had more?
Chinese.
No, I mean, was it the Filipino and Chinese, or is it the Filipino or Chinese? Okay, good. That's what I want you to know. Okay, so hopefully we found, and I think we did, that the or probability has a bigger number. Now, here's what I want you guys to talk. Here's what I want you guys to know. Here, can I have you hold this? All right. If I have something like this, wait, where's my eraser? If I have, so, and or, which one gave me more?
Or.
The or, bigger. And that's because the constraints were less, right? You could, if you stood up the first time, you had to be both Filipino and Chinese. It was harder to make that, to make that fit that mold. But if you were Filipino or Chinese, it opened up the possibilities to more people, right?
Yes.
So let's try this: 1/2 and 1/3. Okay? I want to try two different things. I want to add them and I want to multiply them. And I want you to tell me which one is a bigger number. If I add 1/2 and 1/3, what do I get? Well, first I got to do is make them common denominators, right?
Yeah.
And that becomes that would be 3/6 plus 2/6. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Which is 5/6. Right? Yeah. All right. Versus if I had 1/2 times 1/3. What does that equal to? 1/6. All right, which one's bigger, 5/6 or 1/6? 5/6. So, here's the thing. When you have two probabilities, and it's got to be probability of this and the probability of this, I want to go with the smaller one, so I want to go with multiplication. But if I have something or something, I want to go with addition. I want to add the two probabilities. Does that make sense? Now, to be honest with you, I always had trouble memorizing, oh, do I add it? Do I multiply it? What do I do? Well, that's why I gave you guys this analogy. Okay, so remember what we did in class today. When you had, if I had, Filipino or Chinese stand up, we had like 5 people stand up. Filipino and Chinese stand up, we only had 2 people stand up. So which one's bigger? And then what you do is, when you have multiplication, that usually yields a smaller number. And when you have addition, that usually yields a bigger number, when you have addition of fractions and multiplication of fractions. So what you need to do is make sure that you keep that in mind when you're trying to remember, wait, the and goes with multiplication and the or goes with addition. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool, you can stop.